I'm in shock, and I don't actually know how to put this across. But our caravan insurance, our insurers, have told us they will no longer insure us. As you know, we have ordered a new caravan. So we have ordered an Eldest Whirlwind 554 Evolve, I think. And it is too big to fit on our drive. So we've been looking for some storage sites around where we live in Reading. And I never knew how difficult that's going to be around where we live. So first thought, everyone tells you Casoa. You know, it's a standard for caravan motorhome storage. If you're on a Casoa site, there's different gradings of site. Some are more secure, you get really good insurance cover. There's more security the higher up you go. There aren't any in Reading. In fact, there aren't any within an hour of Reading. And even the ones within just over an hour are full. So we've looked around, and most storage sites could not believe they're wanting £50 to £60 a week. You know, that is ridiculous. That is thousands a year. So we've searched high and low, and I never thought it would be so difficult to find a storage site in this area. You know, if you look further up north, to the west, to the east, to the south, they're everywhere. But apparently, if you live in Reading, you don't need caravan storage, or you can afford thousands of pounds a year. So we hunted high, we hunted low, and we found a couple of sites, and they're based on farms. And we found one that actually advertises that they do caravan storage. They have multiple caravans already. They have secure electronic gates, fenced off areas, you know, all of the things that you would expect. It's not visible from the road, so on and so forth. And for a single axle caravan, £50 a month. That's not too bad. If it's a double axle, £60 a month. Okay, happy days. So we thought, let's try it out with our Explore. Let's get used to storage before we get our new caravan. Let's see how it works the next couple of months. So while our caravan was on holiday this week, and you know, I'm back in it. We picked it up today. So another vlog on the way. I sort of went through, got everything set up, and we're taking it there tomorrow. So I phoned my insurers. No, we won't insure you. Why? Because it's a farm. Okay. But it's a separate area. It's fenced off. It's just run by a farmer. No, there's livestock on the site. Yeah. We're not parking it in a field with a bull. Come on. No, they won't do it. Okay, well, what if I find one that doesn't have livestock? We know someone else that doesn't. How many vans have they got? Well, none. It's a farm site. It's someone we know. Oh no, they have to have at least 20. And this was the same story, not with only the insurers that we're with at the moment, but we phoned 3 different insurance companies. It's a farm. It's got livestock, not enough vans. You're trying to insure more than £30,000. Our new van is just under that, but by the time you add the motor mover, the awning, etc., it's just over. So it's like, how difficult can this be? So, we're paying in the 200s at the moment for our insurance for a year, new for old, on our Explorer 304, parked on our drive at home. So we phoned around. We've actually found 3 different insurers that will insure us. However, I did have to speak to them. With the exception of the Caravan and Motorhome cover, and it's not technically insurance, it's insurance-backed cover. Yeah, arguably as good as. But Caravan Guard, and those are the 2 I'm going to talk about, is the Caravan and Motorhome Club cover and Caravan Guard. So Caravan Guard on their website said, no, you need to phone us. I phoned them, went through everything, and yes, they would insure us. But like for like cover with the insurance I have today, actually it's not strictly true, because the insurance I have today includes breakdown cover for the Caravan, but the Caravan Guard doesn't. So going from £250 something new for old cover on our 304 increases to £444 with Caravan Guard, but without the breakdown cover. Right? When you think about the breakdown cover, that's over double. So kept phoning round. We then found the Caravan and Motorhome Club cover, and that one, again, without the breakdown cover, and I've got my laptop down here so I could give you the numbers. That's come out with some tweaking at 333. So for now, that's the best we've got. So that's what we're going to go with, or it is what we have gone with. But it's really interesting, because the Caravan cover includes a breakdown of exactly what discounts you get and what the price starts off before those discounts. And I thought I'd share that with you, because I found that really eye-opening. So before the discounts, the Caravan Club cover, the Caravan and Motorhome Club cover, would have been, wait for it, £950. And that's for our Explorer 304, new for old, and we put down a value of £22,000 for a replacement. We didn't put any contents cover in, just for the van. That's shocking. And that's where the discounts start coming in. And this is where I found it really interesting, because it gives you an idea of what security things you add in make the difference. So by taking out the contents cover, you know, the stuff that you leave in your caravan, that reduced the price from that £950 by £171. We told you recently that we've got a tracking device. That has saved us £77.90. Based on the cost of the tracking device, it will have paid for itself in 3 years. And you've got all of the other benefits beside, the peace of mind, etc. Having an Alco wheel lock saves you £105. Again, Alco wheel lock, a couple of £100, it's paid for itself in 2 years. And the peace of mind. It's almost worth how much of a pain in the what's it is to put it on to get that saving. The biggest saving was increasing the excess on the policy. So I'm hopeful that our caravan isn't going to get stolen or damaged, or I'm not going to do something stupid to it and have to claim on accidental damage. So I've increased our excess to £500. Increasing that excess has saved us £179. We're having to swap insurance before we've finished our second year. So we've only got 1 year of caravan insurance, no claims. That has saved us £83. So I thought that's quite interesting. So if you are wanting to take out caravan insurance and you want to know, at least with the Caravan and Motorhome Club cover, what things you can do to make a big difference, reduce the amount of contents cover. Have a wheel lock, put the excess up. Those are the 3 largest. But having that tracker, they're all things you can control. Yes, it's an upfront cost. Yes, there's a risk. But that's going to make a huge difference. So, just a quick one on that. If you do know of other places in Reading that do caravan storage, do please put in the comments below, because I would love to see if there's any alternatives. Am I being a complete idiot and just not looking properly? But yeah, wow, that was way harder and way more expensive than I thought it was going to be. So we'll see you on the next one, which I think is during the week. We've got another collective video coming. Otherwise, keep safe. See you soon.